bit of an apology first off. I rushed out the last Sky Shield video. I was trying to get it up because I was excited the Sky Shield was here, but then once I was in the midst of recording it, I realized that I couldn't test anything and I couldn't show you details about it, and I was fairly frustrated. So I went back to the drawing board, and here's what I've got for you. Number one, in the weapon lab, we cannot see all the details about the Sky Shield. This is a little bit frustrating, a little bit annoying. We cannot see how much health the bubble itself has. And by the way, in the game files, Supercell calls it a bubble. I know a lot of you have been calling it a dome or a shield, but they call it a bubble, so I'm going to be calling it a bubble as well. Just consider it the boy in the bubble, or whatever that story was. So we can't see how much health the bubble has. So if we jump on to the Zmod account, which is right about here, we can see that the bubble itself, the shield, has 22,000 health. The health of the actual building is 27,000. So if you walk up and punch it in the face, it has 27,000 health. If you drop a bomb on it, it only has 22,000 health. We can't see that anywhere in the actual weapon lab. So I went to the data miners and they gave me this information. So the Sky Shield 1 has a shield or a bubble of 20,000. The Sky Shield 2 has a 22,500 like we can see on the Zmod account here. And the Sky Shield 3 has a 25,000 health. Now the important thing to be aware of is that the actual bubble is not affected by ice. So if they were to add the Sky Shield to operation bases, it's not going to be a game breaker. You will not have to spend like 300 GBE to get rid of a Sky Shield so you can go for the back shield gen or something like that. It's only going to be 22,500 or 25,000 at most. Not a big deal. Obviously, if you have to walk troops up to it, it'll be a pain, but you can take it out from the air. Not a problem whatsoever. Moving right along, I'm going to show you a couple friendly attacks. I figured out some... Now, I'm going to say that the Sky Shield is pretty, it's fun, it's interesting, but I will not be using it because it just, unless you want to completely redesign your base, I mean, that was 13 GBE and it's gone. So, does it really do anything useful? Not really. I mean, we just wasted 13 GBE of someone's, but are they just going to... Maybe if you wanted to funnel people to the right or to the left, you could put it to the sides. But if you put it in the middle, warriors are just going to go up the sides. You put it up the right, they're just going to go up the left. So maybe if you want to completely redesign your base so that people go one side or the other, it would be useful. But I wanted to show something a little bit disconcerting. You see that boom mine and the mine right there? If we drop our artillery just outside of the bubble, look at this. The mines are gone. See that boom mine up there? If we drop our thing just outside, it's gone. That shock launcher there looks like it's all the way underneath the bubble, but if we get our flare just right, we can actually flare the shock launcher there. We can't flare the boom cannon or anything else. We can maybe flare... No, we can't. We cannot flare that cannon. So you're going to have to be very careful about how you place things. You see this shock? We drop shocks in the middle, drop critters in the middle, drop smoke in the middle, drop a medkit in the middle, drop a flare in the middle. None of it works. But if you drop it just outside, you can actually shock the Doom Cannon and the shock launcher. Very, very useless when it comes to defending, really. I mean, the fact that you can actually extend underneath basically makes the Sky Shield pretty useless. Now, one of the commenters was saying it'll be good against Hammerman because you can move the things that get barraged underneath the Sky Shield. And while that's accurate, I just move them off to the side. And then it doesn't matter what he barrages, and any prototype that's in the weapon lab is going to be better than a Sky Shield against Hammerman. Yes, you can protect one building, but unless you only have like one good rocket launcher or something, placing a damage amp, a doom cannon, a laser beam, a shock blaster, even a shield generator would be more useful against Hammerman. So I will not be using the Sky Shield on my base. It doesn't work for directing troops. You can shock through it. You can clear mines underneath it. And the fact that it has such low health in the bubble, it just is not useful for me. And now, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love the effects and the sound effects Like, the actual sound effects themselves are pretty cool. And when it explodes, it's one of, like, very cool effects. I like that a lot. But sounds and effects do not give me intel or diamonds, so I will not be using it. Now, I will report back and show you how people have been attacking my base, if they've been smoking past, if I've managed to take out more tank medics or gotten intel or diamonds, but I do not have high hopes whatsoever. So I just wanted to put this out as an addendum because my last video didn't show the details that it should and had people asking a lot of questions. So anyways, I'm Zedmont. Thanks for coming in. Please, if you have any other questions or comments about the Sky Shield, let me know. I will try to answer them. Hopefully this video did a better job than the last one. And just one more time, I'm going to show you that infographic. And dome, bubble, shield, whatever you want to call it. But just so you know, the data miners tell me that it's called a bubble in the game files. So bubble it is. Boy in the bubble. I probably should have used the under the dome Stephen King thing, but I didn't. Anyways, I'm Zedmont. Thanks for coming in. I hope this finds you well. Have a good night, evening, day, whatever. Peace.